Biotics Memo Paste. Sponsors Countdown.
Good afternoon and welcome to Countdown, the show that stimulates part of the brain that even the vuvuzela cannot reach. I'm a great believer in Sod's Law, which of course is self-explanatory really, in that anything that can happen to cheese you off will inevitably happen. So for those of you out there who just had a lovely, peaceful, relaxing day, prepare for that doorbell to ring, because I'm about to reveal the conundrum. Guarantee it's going to happen. I'm sure it's happened to loads of you anyway. The second you set foot in the bath, the phone rings. You drop the toast, it always lands face down, doesn't it? It's just an inevitability. If your toes collab with the furniture, it's always when you haven't got any shoes on. I think it must be a science, to be truthful. Afternoon, Rachel. You are smart. I know you're smart. Have you heard of Murphy's Law?
If something can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Okay. What about Cole's Law?
No, not Cole's, no.
Well, surprised you haven't heard of that one. Shredded carrot and cabbage mixed with mayonnaise.
Thanks, guys.
On with the show, I think. Let's meet our returning champion, Owen Monaghan, who's back in his 7th game today, having seen off Les Morrell yesterday by a remarkable 120 points to 60. It was his 7th consecutive century. Owen's 14. He's a schoolboy from Banbridge in County Down. Loves all sorts of sports. Are you a tennis player as well?
Yeah, I do. I would go down to the courts sometimes, but I'm not like part of a club or anything, just for fun.
Okay.
That lad
Brain box, talented footballer, good tennis player. You got any friends at school? Sorry, Owen, that's really unkind. You've been an absolutely fantastic contestant. Up against Owen today is Angela Monk. Angela's a stay-at-home mum from Countersthorpe in Leicestershire. What's Countersthorpe like?
It's just a village. Quite a big village, but just a little village, yeah.
Okay. Angela has got 2 children, a husband, and 4 cats, which take up a lot of her time. But it says in your form, Angela, you have a fear of birds, which once led you to jumping into a phone box with a stranger.
Yeah.
Sounds like a scene from an Alfred Hitchcock film, doesn't it? What's thought about this fear of birds, then?
Oh, I've always had it, and my mum's got it as well, so it's probably from her. Blame her.
Okay. Well, no need to be fearful of Countdown today. Our challenger, Angela Monk, and our champion, Owen Monaghan.
Please. That's nothing
And
to
in
do.
Dictionary Corner, once again, we have the strong regional accent, the crazy hair, the one they all laugh at. But enough of Susie. Please welcome Dave Spikey. And I was just going to ask you about things that go wrong, and I proved that inevitably things do go wrong by making a complete hash of that introduction, Dave. But
Well, Sod's Law, you mentioned before, if you drop buttered toast, it always lands buttered side up. There's also a theory that if you drop a cat, it always lands on its feet. So I was wondering, what would happen if you strapped some buttered toast to the back of a cat and then dropped it? What would happen?
Interesting experiment.
Your toast would get cold.
Okay, here's round 1 then, and Owen bidding for a 7th win in a row. Owen, here's your pick of the letters.
Afternoon, Rachel.
Afternoon.
Can I have a vowel, please?
You can. Thank you. Start today with O.
And another.
A.
And a third.
O.
And a consonant.
D.
And another.
That's just blank.
W.
And a third.
That line's my paper.
L.
And another, please.
P.
And a vowel.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final R.
And for the first time today, here's the countdown
Harsh, you're on the
clock.
way.
6, I'm afraid.
I got 6.
And Owen?
8.
Oh, wow. Angela, what's the 6?
Loader.
And the 8, Owen?
Pole word.
Yes, we had it so recently, didn't we? Yes, poleward, headed towards the North or the South Pole. If you're an explorer, you would be heading poleward. Very good.
Polewood takes the points. Owen's off and running straight away with 8. Here's Angela's chance to get on the scoreboard. It's your pick of the letters, Angela.
Okay. Hi, Rachel. Can I have a consonant, please?
You can, thank you. Start with T.
And vowel.
O.
And consonant.
W.
Spoiling
Another
thing.
consonant.
C.
And vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
P.
And a vowel.
U.
And a consonant.
G.
And another consonant, please.
And the last one, C.
And your 30 seconds starts now.
What was it?
Difficult collection, ready? Owen, what have
I've
you
got
got?
5.
Just a 4.
Okay, Angela?
Just 4.
Okay, what's yours, Angela?
Pout.
And yours, Owen?
Yep, pout.
Pout for 4.
I got 5.
Now, surely we can beat that, can't we, Dave, Susie?
We can, actually.
Have I spelt it right? Is it
Yeah.
occiput?
I like that,
Exactly.
OCC.
Occiput.
Like occipul, like a position in the head.
Fantastic. It's the back of the head. It's the most brilliant word. OCCIPUT. The back of the head. Well done. Amazing.
But pout for 4 points for Owen and for Angela. It means Owen's on 12, Angela's on the scoreboard with those 4. Owen, it's you to choose.
A vowel, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Owen. E.
And another.
O.
And another.
E.
And a consonant.
L.
And another.
V.
And a third.
K.
And another.
R.
And a fifth, please.
S.
And a final consonant.
And a final Q.
And time starts now. Angela, what do you make of that?
7.
And Owen?
I think I have a 7.
Okay, what is it then, Owen?
Revokes.
And Angela?
Resolve.
Revokes
There
and
you go.
resolve.
Lovely. Yeah.
What have you got in
6.
the dictionary corner?
Yeah, well, I set up with evokes, which is obviously just the 6. Then, obviously, you go back and you spot the R, so revokes we got.
Yeah, you
Okay.
did.
Good 7 points for both Owen and Angela. Owen moves on to 19. Angela moves on to 11. And Angela, it's your selection.
Okay, can I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
Thank you, Angela.
I thought
B.
they choose as well.
And a consonant.
G.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
R.
And another vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
S.
And another consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant, please.
And lastly, N.
And your 30 seconds starts now.
Rubbish again.
Owen.
8.
Angela?
I'll risk an 8.
Okay. What's your risky 8 then, Angela?
Orangist.
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 And Owen?
Baronet.
Baronets.
Baronets are certainly there.
What do you have to do to,
Orangist would need to be specified, and I'm not sure it's going to be. It's not.
Oh, it should be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shame.
It is a shame. Baronets is great though. What else is in the dictionary?
No, that's all. We have baronets
Yes.
and strong. There's a few, 5, 6, I suppose.
Barnets as in Barnet Fair hair, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Owen moves on to 27, and after that, Injustice, doled out by Susie. Angela remains on 11. Let's move on to our next round. It's a numbers round, first of the day, and Owen, it's your selection.
Just one large and 5 small again, please,
The
Richard.
usual. Thank you, Owen. 1 from the top and 5 from down there. So this first numbers game today, the numbers are 3, 8, 7, 6, 1, and the large one 25.
We're not filming this.
And the target 786.
86.
30 seconds then to reach 786.
Seven, 8, 7.
786 looks quite
25
tough.
times
Angela, how
8.
close?
787.
And Owen?
Times
77 as well.
3 plus
Okay.
1
Angela, let's hear your version,
minus
please.
6.
Okay, 3 plus 1 is 4.
3 plus 1 is 4,
Times 25.
times 25 for 100,
Times 8.
times 8 for 800,
And then take away the 7 and the 6.
and then the 7 and the 6 both taken away, for 1 away, 787.
Yep, same method, Owen?
Yep, exact same.
Okay, both one away. Can you do 786, Rachel?
I can. If you say 8 minus 3 is 5, times 25 is 125, add 6 for 131, and then 7 minus 1 is another 6, and times them together for 786.
Very good. Owen moves on to 34. Angela's moved along to 18. Again, they can just put their feet up for a moment or two. We're off to Dictionary Corner. Comedian Dave Spikey's our guest all this week. What have you got for us today, Dave?
I've got a confession. Many years after the event, I'm writing my autobiography at the moment, and it just sprung to me, and I put it in the book as well. For everybody to know, it was me that shot Derek Rigby. So, that's not it. The circumstances surrounding this are that Derek Rigby, you know, when you start school, there's always a lad that's got a really big nose, proper big nose, and a lad with big sticky out ears, and a lad with clinic glasses. But Derek Rigby had the lot, he had the full set. When he looked at you, he looked like a VW Beetle with the doors open. And so he got picked, and it's wrong, he was so self-conscious about his ears, bless him, he used to sleep at night with an elastic band around his head. Keep his ears in. I know. But that made it even worse, because he comes to school every morning with a red stripe. and one day it snapped during the night and nearly had his eye out, so we had to wear a patch. Came into the classroom going, I'm a pilot, don't make it worse, Derek. And he wanted to be part of the gang, and this is where I shot him. We had this air rifle, and we were trying to shoot pigeons with it. I know it's wrong. And we were sort of this flying off, this seemed to be hitting them, but something wasn't going quite right. We decided we need to test this air rifle. We devised this method, our gang, that what we would do to test this air rifle was, one of us, after school, would put on everybody else's jumpers, and then a blazer, and then a duffel coat, and one of the others would shoot that person, and then we'd see how far the pellet had penetrated. And that's proper forensic science, that, isn't it? That's brilliant. That. So we're talking about it, and we heard this, I'll do it. What? Derek Rigby, I'll do it. He just wanted to be part of the gang. Shoot me, I don't mind. And he was there, he's turned out very well, his mum and dad, bless him, although he did have a nut allergy, which was in those days wasn't very well known. His mum and dad made him a badge that just said no nuts.
I got a nut allergy.
Which didn't help. He had his blazer, his little short pants, his socks, and he used to shoot me. I don't mind. And he went, we were in the park. I went, fair enough. And he went and stood over there, and it was me. I took the rifle and I shot Derek Rigby in the leg. Poor thing. No, but that's bad. Of course, that's bad. But it's good as well because it sorts out the problem with the air rifle because the sights were all to cut, you know. So we just need to have to aim a lot higher from them. Sorry, Derek.
Brilliant, thanks Dave. Owen's on 34 at the moment, Angela has 18. Here's your first teaser today. The words are hum flout. Hum flaps. And the clue, you shouldn't speak with this, but you can give one to somebody. You shouldn't speak with this, but you can give one to somebody.
Mouthful.
Vitabiotics Menopace sponsors Countdown.
It's like I've got appetite. Not too bad.
When your world
Only 4 yet.
trembles and quakes, and your footing
BT is investing in the future of our internet by rolling out super-fast fibre optic broadband up and down the country. Customers in enabled areas are already being contacted for an upgrade. Join up today. Infinity, only from BT.
Argosy and home delivery is one price, however many items you order. Find it, get it, Argosy.
Watching your shape doesn't mean you have to eat plain cereals. Just ask 89% of Glamour readers who'd recommend Special K Fruit and Nut. Delicious raisins, cranberries, apple and hazelnut clusters. Special K Fruit and Nut, as recommended by 89% of Glamour readers. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder where you are, 'cause up above the world is so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Introducing Duke, the first compact crossover from Nissan.
Right now, get an extra 20% off in the Sharps half-price sale. All our bedrooms are individually designed and professionally installed with loads of space-creating features built in. This week, get up to 3 years interest-free credit with nothing to pay for 6 months. For your nearest showroom or a free design visit, call 0800 789 789 or visit sharps.co.uk.
How did you get those fab curves?
We just asked our Mobin designer.
How did you make it so you?
I just asked my Mobin designer.
How can I get
Have
a
you ever gone
Mobin
TV?
designer?
Just call 0800 413 413 or go to moven.co.uk.
Right now there's an extra 20% off in the Mobin half-price sale. Hurry, offer ends 4 p.m. Sunday.
With Auto Trader now on your mobile, we're with you wherever you're looking for a car. So it's even easier to check the information you need and choose the car that's right for you. Visit Auto Trader, the world of cars made easy.
I'm going to do a cheap
At Zurich,
gold. It makes
we know
sense.
that when you retire, your time is your own again.
Cheap gold net, just at least
It's yours to cram full.
It's just rope.
It's yours to give to others. And it's yours to race against. That's why we created Zurich Help Point, to deliver pension plans that help make your retirement dreams
Saved.
a reality. Zurich Help Point.
£35.
Help, but it matters most.
And also, I've saved about 6 hours trying to
If there were no limits to your ideal wedding, how would you celebrate your love?
Every girl dreams of finding her prince.
32 couples are about to see their wedding fantasies become reality.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Welcome to Wedding House, where all you need is love. brand new series Wedding House starts Tuesday the 5th of October on 4.
Vitabiotics Menopace sponsors Countdown.
Mouthful.
You shouldn't speak with this, but you can give one to somebody. A mouthful is the answer to our first teaser of the day. Owen Monaghan's our returning champion, bidding for a 7th straight victory. He's on 34 at the moment. Angela Monk, our challenger, going along quite nicely as well. She has 18. And Angela, it's your pick of letters.
Okay. Can I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
Thank you, Angela. T.
And another consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
E.
This is very nice.
Another vowel.
A.
A consonant.
N.
Consonant.
You move on,
S.
so we can carry
And a
shoes in this
vowel.
time. T-E-N.
I.
Another consonant.
F.
And final consonant, please.
And the last one, D.
D.
And your 30 seconds starts now.
Ah.
Owen, what have you got?
8.
And Angela?
7.
What's the 7, Angela?
Fastens.
And the 8, Owen?
Daftness.
We got 6.
Might have to be difficult with you now because it's not in, unfortunately. You'd think it would be another one that, you know, seems a likely candidate, but it's not in, so apologies.
So Fastens takes it with 7. What else have you got over there, Dave, Susie?
Sandiest is there.
Okay.
That would be fine.
Owen's on 34, but Angela closes up now. She's got 25. Owen, your pick.
A vowel, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Owen. O.
And another.
A.
And a third.
E.
And a consonant.
H.
And another.
F.
And a third.
R.
And another.
G.
And a fifth, please.
M.
And a final consonant.
And a final D.
And time starts now. Angela.
7.
Owen?
7.
What's yours, Owen?
Foraged.
And yours, Angela?
Yeah, I've got the same.
I'm sure
Very
you always
good.
lose.
And what have we got in Dictionary Corner?
Yeah, no better.
Okay. Angela, it's your selection.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Angela. R.
That's from Trentino.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
Yes,
V.
10th address.
And a consonant.
L.
And a vowel.
E.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
T.
Consonant.
P.
And final.
Privet.
Consonant, please.
And the last one, R.
Here's the countdown clock.
7. Privateur. Privateur?
How many, Owen?
7.
And Angela?
7.
What's yours, Angela?
Private.
And yours, Owen?
Private as well.
Yeah. Private, good for 7. What have we got over in Dictionary Corner, Dave, Susie?
8. If it's... Can you have paltria?
You
Paltria
can.
and paltria?
Very good, you can.
Paltria.
Shoot.
Very good. Yes, Paltria for Ace. Private is fine though for Owen and for Angela. And Angela won't be shaken off, will she? Not so easy this time round for Owen. Owen, it's your pick though.
A vowel, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Owen. E.
And another.
A.
And the third.
U.
And the consonant.
D.
And another.
S.
And the third.
J.
And another.
N.
And the fifth.
T.
And a final consonant.
And the last one, Y.
And your 30-second starts now.
Can you have Sunday? But we can you? Can you have Sunday though?
Angela, how many?
Only 6.
And Owen?
6 as well.
Okay, what's yours, Owen?
Adjust.
And yours, Angela?
Jaunts.
Just a jaunt.
Sunday.
Nice 6s.
Twice.
Was there anything more than 6?
Well, I steady it and then you went just let out to get unsteady.
Excellent.
Very good.
So for 8. Very good.
Unsteady for 8. That's excellent. Little breathing space for them right now because they can sit back off the Dictionary Corner. It's Origins of Words time. Susie, got something interesting for us today.
Well, a member of the Countdown audience very recently stumped me and took me aback a little bit because she asked me where the expression "how's your father" came from. And I smiled and then realised I had absolutely no idea. So I did a little bit of research. It's a very outdated expression, but you can still hear the innuendo in a spot of "how's your father." It's also been employed in a number of those sort of hand-waving words like doodah and thingamajig if you can't remember somebody's name. But where does it come from? Well, it all goes back to the very fertile imagination of the music hall comedian Harry Tate. So I don't know if you've heard of him, Dave. He was born in 1872 and he died, sadly, in an air raid in 1940. And when he was supposedly stumped for an answer in one of his sketches, he'd break off and say, "How's your father?" And it became very quickly a catchphrase. It was picked up by servicemen in the First World War. And there's a collection of songs and slang of the British soldier that mentions it and says it was turned to all sorts of ribald and ridiculous uses. And so a modern meaning is a relic of those times.
Thanks, Susie. Just 9 points in it at the moment then as we go into another numbers round. And this time, Angela, it's you to choose those numbers.
Okay, can I have 2 big ones and 4 small, please,
You
Rachel?
can. Thank you, Angela. 2 from the top and 4 small ones. So for this round, the selection is 10, 3, 8, and another 3, and the 2 large 25 and 75. And the target for this round, 900.
30 seconds to reach 900.
So that's 4. Yes.
Nice round figure then, 900. Owen, how close?
900.
And Angela?
900.
Let's hear your version, Owen, this time, please.
8 minus 3 minus 3 is 2.
8 minus 3 minus 3 is 2.
Add that onto the 10 is 12.
Yep.
And times 75.
Times 75 for 900. Perfect.
Same method or different?
No,
Angela?
different. I did 25 plus 75.
25 plus 75 for 100.
3 3s are 9. Times them together.
Yeah, brilliant. Again, 900.
I did 10 plus 3, 13, take that away from 25, and times that by 75.
Well done, both of you. Owen on 64, Angela refusing to be shaken off on 55. Here's a teaser for you. The words are me scared, And the clue? Me very scared. In fact, I almost did this. Me very scared. In fact, I almost did this.
Vitabiotics Menopace sponsors Countdown.
Let me scram. I'm using my lines. That looks on you. Let's get cold.
Get your hands on some expert advice. Come and play at Comet.
If you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? Crow's feet. Decups. Me, I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh, followed through that.
Not your bum then? Or your moustache.
New cracked black pepper Ravita. Delicious with smoked salmon. For ladies that crunch.
These new soda lights are seriously good. Yeah, especially when they're low fat desserts.
That's a better picture now, actually.
Delightfully delicious. Surprisingly light. Try our new desserts. Shake Delights.
Right, I just need one last measurement from you, Mr. Parker.
I'm 6 foot.
6 foot? Dream on, Gilbert.
Measure me.
At Standard, we measure everything from your legs to your staircase.
Fix that damp patch.
Damp patch?
To ensure the stair lift we fit suits you and your home.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You are 6 foot, Mr. Parker, or thereabouts.
I'll tell you what has grown. Your nose. I'll put the kettle on.
For a free survey, call us now or go online.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Once you've remembered your loved ones, help the NSPCC protect children with a gift in your will. Go to whatwillweleave.org.uk.
That's me, over 30 years ago. The same time Sun Life Direct introduced affordable life cover plans for the over 50s. In fact, their guaranteed over 50 plan is the most popular plan of its type in the UK. It's a straightforward way of helping with funeral costs or leaving a cash gift for your loved ones. If you're aged 50 to 85, you're guaranteed to be accepted without a medical, and you can start a plan from as little as £6 a month. As long as you keep paying your premiums after you've had the plan for 2 years, a fixed cash sum will be paid out when you're gone. Call this number now for an information pack and you'll get a free Parker pen just for inquiring. Plus your first month's premium is free and you can choose a welcome gift. Today, over 700,000 people enjoy peace of mind with this plan. To find out more, call Sun Life Direct at their UK call centre now at 0800 141 2222 or visit sunlifeplan.co.uk.
At Harvey's, there's up to 50% off, plus an extra 10% off selected marked prices. Today and this weekend at Harvey's, the furniture store, bringing your home to life.
This is authentic, stripped-down TV. What gets people to act is something that's quite shocking. There is a solution to these problems.
It's really rewarding when we make a film that changes things.
People who want the world to know their story have now got a chance for someone to hear their story.
The new series of Unreported Raw starts Friday the 1st of October on 4.
Vitabiotics Menopace sponsors Countdown.
Me scared, in fact I almost did this, screamed the answer to our second teaser of the day. Now I think it's fair to say that this is Owen Monaghan's toughest task so far. He's on 64 but being given a real good challenge from Angela Monk, who's on 55, just 9 points in it then as we go to the final part of the programme as Owen bids to become a 7-time winner. Owen, it's you to pick.
A vowel, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Owen. E.
And another.
O.
And a third.
E.
And a consonant.
Me.
N.
And another.
Almost, Owen. L.
And a third.
S.
And another.
R.
And a fifth.
T.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final N.
And your 30 seconds starts now.
The letters written.
Angela, what have you got?
Well, I've lost it there, just 5.
And Owen?
8.
Okay. What's the 5, Angela?
Loser.
6s again.
And Owen?
Entresol.
Superb.
What?
Not as you might think, we were just talking about this, anything to do with the sun. It's actually a low story between the ground floor and the first floor of a building, so mezzanine in
Mentioned
other
that,
words.
isn't he?
Brilliant.
It's a wonderful word, isn't it? Entresol for 8 for Owen. Gives him a bit
all by
of
himself.
breathing space. Can you match that in Dictionary Corner?
That was ours too.
Yeah, Owen shining again. He's on 72. He's given himself just a bit of breathing space. He has a 17 point lead over Angela on 55. But Angela, it's your pick.
Hey, can I have a consonant, please, Rachel?
Thank you, Angela. M.
And another consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
O.
And consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
Moots.
N.
And another consonant.
P.
And a vowel.
I.
And another vowel, please.
And a final E.
And time starts now.
Moisten, yeah. Not pretty. Panties.
Owen.
9.
9.
Angela?
Just 6.
I'm happy with moisten panties.
What's the 6, Angela?
Paints.
And what's the latest 9 then, Owen?
Tolians.
Can't stamp him, thought we might have got him with that one, but no, fantastic. It's a chemical term. Any other group of compounds of unpleasant taste and odour formed in putrefying animal and vegetable matter. So not very nice, but a brilliant word.
Incredible. I mean, just when we thought he was wilting as well, and he comes back with that. Was there anything else noteworthy at all, Dave?
Not really, no. 4s and 5s again.
It's a tremendous word, and Owen races on to 90. Angela has 55, and this is the final letters round of the contest, and Owen, it's you to pick them.
A vowel, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Owen. I.
And another.
U.
And a third.
I.
And a consonant.
M.
And another.
B.
And a third.
G.
And another, please.
T.
And a vowel.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final D.
And your 30 seconds starts now. Angela.
6.
And Owen?
6 as well.
Budget.
Okay, what's yours, Owen?
I don't know if I should say this. Midget.
Midget. It's a derogatory term used frequently by Rachel towards me. And Angela?
Budget.
Okay. Couple of 6s.
Both fine.
Was there anything more than 6?
No, midget obviously springs to mind like that. Debug.
Okay.
Midget. Have I mentioned midget?
Yes, you have. And Rachel's irrelevant. It's been sitting up on the board for some time now. Owen's moved on to 96 and Angela has 61. Time we moved on to the final numbers round of the contest. Once again, Angela, it's you to choose them.
2 from the top and any of the 4 again, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Angela. 2 from the top and 4 small. So for this last number game today, the numbers are 5, 2, 9 and 7, and the 2 large this time, 75 and 100.
Fingers crossed.
And the target to get to 976.
76.
30 seconds to reach 976.
Yes. 9 times 100 plus 75. 7 minus 5 is, sorry, it's 2 minus 2 is 5, and then 5 divided by 5 is 1. Add on.
$976 then, big progress. Owen, how close?
976.
Angela?
Just 975.
Okay. Owen, let's have the 976 then, please.
9 times 100 is 900.
9 times 100 is 900.
Add 75.
Add 75, 975.
And then 5 add 2 is 7.
5 add 2 is 7.
Divide that by the other 7 is 1.
Brilliant. And again, target 976.
Inevitably, Owen passes the century mark. 7 appearances, 700s. This time he's on 106, and Angela, who's put up a thoroughly good effort, is on 61. Just remains for me to ask you to put your fingers on the buzzers as we reveal today's Countdown Conundrum. Owen.
I'm screwed.
Let's take a look.
What it is? I think it's going to be because don't know by I think it's so unlikely.
Sees them bewilderingly quickly, doesn't he? Almost before they've appeared. Owen, 7 straight wins, 116. Congratulations to you, and commiserations, Angela. 61 was a really good effort.
42.
I have to say, I think that probably the whole tone of your challenge was affected by Oren just being turned down by Susie.
That's it, I'll blame Susie.
Yeah. But well played, I hope you enjoyed it. You go with the goodie bag as well. And Owen, almost there, almost an octacham, and what a run it's been.
84.
100 after 100 after 100.
I got 94.
That was a tough one, that was so close. Sorry.
Yeah, it was close for a very long time. But well played, you came through it in the end very well indeed. Dave, you mentioned your autobiography coming up. You've got a working title for us?
It's called Under the Microscope.
All right.
Because of my laboratory background, and when you examine something closely, so Under the Microscope, yeah.
You've had books before, haven't you? You had a book called He Took My Kidney Then Broke My Heart, which is an intriguing title.
Check for that. He Took My Kidney Then Broke My Heart, which is newspaper stories I collected on tour. And that particular case, a bloke who was on his deathbed and needed a kidney, his wife donated him the kidney, and then he ran off with a best friend. It's usually the kidney that rejects, isn't it?
Guess we've been run before.
Actual person.
Susie will see you tomorrow, Rachel likewise. See you at 3:25. Bye-bye now.